To all the BNI members of India, I'd like to start by saying Namaste. Hi, I'm Jack Canfield, and I'm best known for being the co-creator of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series, which has sold over 500 million copies in 41 languages. Also as a featured speaker in the blockbuster movie The Secret, and for my latest best-selling book, The Success Principles, How to Get From Where You Are to Where You Want to Be, which contains 64 powerful principles that anyone can use to achieve the success, the happiness, and the fulfillment they desire. And I'm delighted to share with all of you that Dr. Ivan Meisner, the chairman of BNI, is a very dear friend, and together we serve on the board of directors of the Transformational Leadership Council. And I wholeheartedly endorse BNI as a great learning network and referral building platform to grow your business. Now, I'm sure each of you will make the most of today's BNI Members Day conference in Bangalore and enjoy the learning and networking experience. I'm also delighted to share with each of you that I will be with you in person as I am coming to Dubai, Mumbai, and Bangalore in April for my premier visit to your beautiful cities to conduct a half-day inspirational seminar, The Success Principles, with my partners Gautam and Ram of the Right Selection Group, and their Indian partners, Skyam Masterminds and the Ideas Exchange. So I encourage each of you to attend these inspirational events and enjoy the benefits of a life-changing experience, as I will be sharing with you simple, powerful, and practical breakthrough techniques of how to be much more successful, starting with taking 100% control of your life and then taking personal responsibility for your success. When we talk about taking 100% success for our lives and our results, I teach a formula called E plus R equals O. Basically it says event plus response equals outcome. And if you want a different outcome, you have to change your response. Most people want to blame the event instead of change their response. And there are three kinds of responses that you have control over: your thinking, your imagination, the things you picture in your mind visually, and your behavior, which includes what you say and what you do. And there are three really ineffective responses that most people use when they don't get the results they want. They blame somebody else. They blame the government, they blame the ministry, they blame the economy, they blame other people. They also complain, and they make excuses. So if you want to be successful, you have to give up complaining and blaming, give up blaming the media, the weather, the banks, the international economy, the trade that's going on, all those things, and replace that with new thinking and new actions. You know, one of the stories I use to illustrate this, I have a friend who's a Lexus dealer. And when the first recession happened in the United States in 1993, people stopped coming in to buy high-end cars. And this is what was happening at the Lexus dealership. And so what happened was they could have sat there and complained about the economy. They could have blamed the president, or they could have blamed, some people have blamed India and China because, you're taking over the internet world and customer service and things like that. Also competing for the gasoline that's available in the world and raising gas prices. But the fact is, they said, that's really not going to be that useful to do, because we've learned this principle from Jack, E plus R equals O. And so they said, let's do something different. Let's not complain and blame. Let's get creative. And so what they did, they realized people weren't coming in to buy cars. So they said, we have to go where the people that can afford these cars go. Well, where were they going? Country clubs, yacht basins, polo matches, places like that, parties at Beverly Hills and Westlake Village and the Marina Del Rey and so forth, where the wealthy people in Los Angeles live. And they would show up with the car, and they would, maybe 5 or 6 people would go over with cars, and they'd walk into a party, or they'd walk into the polo stands, and they would start talking to people and say, hey, what do you do? And someone would say, I'm a banker, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor. And eventually they'd say, what do you do? Well, I sell Lexuses. Oh, really? They would say, have you ever driven a Lexus? No, I never have. I've got 4 or 5 Lexuses outside right now. Would you like to go for a test drive, maybe during the break, the halftime, whatever? They went, yeah, sure, why not? And so they take for a ride in the Lexus, and they started showing them all these amazing features of the car. The seats that tilt back, the seats that blow cold air on your derriere, your rear, and your back when it's hot, and blow warm air on it when it's cold, keeping you warm in the cold weather and so forth. And they also showed them the wonderful Nakamichi quadraphonic, I can hardly say the word, quadraphonic sound system. They showed people the mirrors that when you go into reverse, the mirrors tilt down so you can see the curb. And when you park, the mirrors come in so people won't bump your mirrors off. They were just showing them all these wonderful things, including the concierge system, which is you're driving down the freeway and you say, hey, what kind of food do you like? Oh, I like Mexican food. Well, there's a great Mexican restaurant, a couple of exits, I think, but let me just check it out. So they push a little button, on would come this concierge over the intercom, and they knew where they were because they had a GPS system in the car, and say, well, why don't we go over and have a drink or eat some food? And they say, fine, we'll make a reservation for you. And they would show up at the restaurant, reservation had been made by the concierge. Great, great, great car. Now what they found was, within 2 weeks of doing that, people were coming in to buy Lexuses. So instead of blaming the event, they changed their response and got a much better outcome. And they still use that technique today. Now, this is just one of the many life-changing principles that you'll be learning about and that you'll be able to apply and implement in your life. Taking 100% responsibility, using E plus R equals O, etc. And I'm going to be covering probably 20 to 25 life-changing principles for you. Now, until I arrive in Dubai in India to be with you, I'd like to give you a gift to start enjoying the experience and benefits of learning the success principles right away. So please go to the website at www.rightselection.com and sign up to receive my Success Principles 21-day mentoring program free of charge. Well, I look forward to seeing all of you with your families, your colleagues, and friends at the seminar on April 10th in Dubai, April 12th in Mumbai, or April 14th in Bangalore. So signing off with love and blessings, this is Jack Canfield. Look forward to seeing you soon.